Hey Broncos country, Alexis Perry here, joined by none other than President of Football Operations and General Manager John Elway. Taking proper social distancing protocol here. I know.
That we are.
Full
That's good.
6 feet apart. It's good to have you here though. You know, we are all going through this global health crisis together. So do you have a message for our community during this difficult time?
You know, Alexis, I think it's, all those hospital workers and the doctors and the nurses and everybody that's going through this, that's really the front line of this battle and really war with this virus. And so I like to say thank them for all that they're doing. My son-in-law is one of those. He's a doctor in Sacramento. He's one of those that's on the front line. And, they truly are the warriors. And so, just want to, say about our thank you and continued support, and we really appreciate it. And, the great thing is America's a great, great country. We will get through this. Obviously, it's a scary time right now, but we're going to come out the other end a much better country than we are right now.
Well, as we transition to football, I know because of the circumstances that you have been working with a very limited crew here over the past week or so. So how have you and your staff been able to work together throughout this time?
Well, it's been good. Obviously, we haven't had all the numbers. Our scouts haven't been here and they've been off the road. And so there's a lot of information on the college side that we have not been getting. But for the most part, the staff on the pro side has been in the office. And so we're able to start this free agent period. And we're excited about where we sit right now, having it started a couple weeks ago, and to be where we are right now, we're excited about it. But it's a little bit different with a limited crew and limited staff, but we've got a great staff, and I'm really proud of everybody, on my staff that we've been able to get to where we are right now.
Well, over the last week, you have received a ton of praise from national media, local media, Broncos country alike, for what you were able to accomplish throughout that first wave of free agency. So from your perspective, how did things unfold? Well,
we're excited about where they unfolded. I think that you never know. We still have to go win football games, but it was a good start for us this offseason. With A.J. Bouye trading for him at the corner position, and then Jarrell Casey trading for him at the defensive tackle position that we needed, and still a very, very good football player, a 5-time Pro Bowler. And so for us to be able to trade a 7th-round pick for him, we felt very fortunate. We get Graham Glasgow, inside, and so the guard center that from Detroit that has had a tremendous career so far, and we look forward to him to continuing that here. So it's been a real good start for us. We're excited about where we are. Obviously, we have a long way to go. And we still have to win some football games, but we feel like we've gotten better as a football team.
Well, you signed also Melvin Gordon, a 2-time Pro Bowler, to a 2-year deal. How do you see him fitting into Pat Shurmur's system?
Well, I think that obviously we had 2 good backs in Royce Freeman and Lindsey, Mr. Lindsey. We know that he is a guy that has had a great year for us. And I know there's people going, well, why do you need another horse? Well, when you have an opportunity for Melvin Gordon to come in here, we felt like it was an addition to the team. He's a guy that obviously has had a lot of success, in this league, scored a lot of touchdowns, and has caught the football a ton. So we feel like with him, with Melvin as well as Phillip, that we got a great 1-2 punch, and we'll only get better in the backfield. So, ultimately we have to score more points this year. We've struggled on the offensive side the last 2-3 years, and so we've got to get better on that side, and I think Melvin will be one of those key pieces to help us get better.
Well, the NFL, they sent out a memo that now everyone has to work from home until April 12th. That means if you guys come back when we hope to, you're 2 weeks away from the draft. What concerns do you have now going home for the next couple of weeks and trying to stay in communication with your staff as you guys prepare for the draft?
Well, and I think that, obviously it makes it easier if the draft's pushed back. And hopefully we get back in the office, in 2 weeks when they said, I don't know, April 9th or somewhere in that area. Yeah. Hopefully we're able to get back into the office by then. Really, Alexis, we feel pretty good about where we are. We'd rather have it backed up so we can get all our scouts and everybody in. But if it's limited and we can stay there and they're not going to move the draft, we're in good shape. And I think that, one of the reasons why I think that, with the coaches not going to the combine and them spending the whole week here just on the college side, has put us way ahead there because we've got the coaches' rankings already. And so the scouts are already working on next year a little bit to the 2020 summer manual, and so 2021 summer manual. And so we feel like we're in pretty good shape. If it moves back, great. We're ready for that. If it doesn't move, then we'll be ready for that too.
Do you feel pretty good about it given the positions that you were able to fill through free agency as well?
Yeah, I mean, I think we feel like we can go into the draft and draft the best player possible that is going to be able to help our football team, and so felt like we closed our glaring holes, and therefore can go on the draft and try to pick the best football players for the Broncos that are going to have a chance to have good long careers in the NFL.
John, thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much for saying
it's nice to see you from 6 feet.
Good to see you, John. We really appreciate it.
You bet.